I'm willing to let's bet, Donald. How much
Oh.
you want to bet that they announce a Hobbit
What a
set?
bully. What a bully Louis is.
You're not taking any more of my money.
Is
You're- Don't you dare tell us what the topics are. I like to be surprised.
I'm not. Let's go. I hit record.
Good. I don't want to know what the topics are. No matter what they are, my opinions will be right. You ready?
So
ready to start recording.
Already did. 5
Oh
seconds.
my God. Whoa. Welcome to Made This Be With You, America's most favorite and insightful TCG podcast and most prepared and always on time. I am, of course, joined by America's favorite YouTuber, Donald.
Yeah, all 260 people that know I exist.
Hey, those 260 people are the realest.
Yeah.
God, get any closer. Jesus Christ. And I am, of course, joined by the man who I know everybody in May the Zoo Be With You Nation would like to congratulate on their new home, Louis DeGeorge.
That was a long time ago.
I thought you just got the trailer this week.
That's good.
Boom!
That was good. That was good. I thought you were talking about the new
Boom!
store.
I'm so confused.
Louis bought a new trailer. He only lives in a trailer home. There you go, Donald.
Yeah.
Links made.
That's where I live out in that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, man. And we're joined by the man who has a camera on his ceiling looking down at him.
Oh, I can change it.
George. No, I like it. It's like, it looks like you're Dr. Evil.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Hold on.
Can you say $1 million?
$1 million.
You gotta look at the camera when you say it, though.
The problem, the camera's up there. Makes me
I
feel
know, that's
uneasy.
why it's funny.
Makes me feel uneasy. I don't like it.
Today we're gonna talk about Spider-Man.
No, they need, like, audience needs to be as surprised as we are.
Here, the only thing that needs to happen is people need to turn off this podcast and go support the United States of America in the Ryder Cup that starts 2 hours
Nobody
after this
cares.
podcast goes live.
Is that the horse one? Nobody cares.
Oh, it's the America versus Europe golf match. They get paired up and they play hold a
That makes
hole.
sense. Well, yeah, never mind.
But it's
Hold a
all
hole
it's
instead
all
of hold a pole.
it's all America
Well,
versus
name
Europe.
3 of the golfers.
All I care about is how to shuffle.
Yeah, there
Pull
it
up
is.
his phone.
There it is.
Bryson-
There it is.
Bryson DeChambeau.
Put in the
Scotty
comment
Scheffler.
section if Louis knows less about sorcery or golf.
Definitely sorcery these days. There's nothing to know. We can talk about sorcery. You guys want to talk about sorcery? Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
There's nothing.
Let's start with it.
There's nothing to talk about.
Start with sorcery.
How right was Donald? How correct was Donald?
Listen,
Donald,
Donald's not right.
the
Donald's-
forecaster.
Donald, we're not saying Donald's right yet. So
It is
sorcery-
late September, Louis.
We're basically not. We're basically in October.
But the new thing is, if Donald's not right, it's actually probably worse because that means they're going to give us like 3 days notice to order at distro with the set, which is significantly worse than delaying the set to next year.
Donald, what are the winning Powerball numbers this week?
Yeah,
God,
that was.
if I knew that, I would not be on this podcast.
Donald gets one right take on the podcast in the entire year
One.
he's been here. And it's the
Incorrect. He loves Goat Kana as well.
the sorcery. All right, let's talk about Spider-Man because we
I've
had
heard the boxes were pumping, and you told me that these boxes were going to go to the moon and how they nailed this. How'd that go?
so okay, let's start.
I need more wine for this.
Let's start with the box.
Do you know how bad it has to be for me to know that they're doing badly?
Okay, without looking, George, what is a bad collector box price? Define that
For
me.
Spider-Man, $600.
Why is that a bad price?
It's half of what Final Fantasy is.
Yeah, but like, wouldn't a bad price be
And also,
less than MSRP?
And
Like,
also-
shouldn't MSRP be the good price?
a very famous YouTuber told me they got about half as many of this as they did a Final Fantasy. I don't remember who that was.
I think it was less than half. I told
Yeah,
you.
that's right.
I
So,
think-
like, they didn't print any
Are we
compared to
just-
Final
we're
Fantasy.
just- so
and
we're-
box prices are half as much. I'm not great at math. That doesn't seem good.
So we're just going to compare everything to Final Fantasy. That's
I'm
what we're gonna.
comparing Spider-Man America's
Thank
favorite
God.
superhero other than Batman.
Thank God you don't have kids.
I say that every day. I say that that is my first thing I wake up every morning.
Always compared to like, you're not Elon Musk. What do you mean? You're not Elon, you know, you're not.
Some of us expect more from ourselves, Louis. I'm sorry about that. Some of us expect more from ourselves.
Um,
Some of us aren't focused on the Ryder Cup with golfers we can't name.
I know, you know, it's kind of, yeah. I'm not gonna get to watch any of it.
That is heartbreaking that
I'm
you won't
really
get to watch any of
disappointed
the
in myself.
golf tournament. What do you watch in a golf tournament? They do what, 70 shots? Oh, look, you hit the ball again. See you in 30 minutes.
Collector box prices, I think it's a really weird thing to talk about, because if we were talking about any other timeline of which collector boxes from a set were $580 the week of release.
Hey, I called it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. If we were talking about any other timeline, we would be saying that this is a home run and a really big success.
I don't.
But the problem is that people were buying boxes between $800 and $900 a box like crazy.
That's not the problem.
What's the
That's
problem?
part of the problem. The other problem is that we are in an unbelievable TCG bull market, and these boxes have flatlined. That is. Are you drinking caffeine-free Diet Coke?
My wife buys it so she can have rum and Coke.
You are not. You are. I just want to make sure everybody on the podcast is now aware.
I didn't think you were
Louis
gonna
is
notice
drinking caffeine-free.
How do you see that? You're
My monitor is bigger than your trailer.
that's fair.
You're now drinking caffeine-free Diet Coke while waiting for the Ryder Cup.
Yeah. I'm old.
That's not where I was going, but I'll take it. I'll
Okay.
take it.
Go back to what your point was about the collector box.
We are in a basically unprecedented TCG bull market. The closest comparison we have is COVID.
And this is way bigger than COVID.
I agree with you. I said the closest comparison.
Yeah. The TCG market is way hotter than it was.
Way hotter. And these boxes have cratered. They're down 33%.
Still above MSRP.
They're still really expensive.
What's MSRP on this box?
$440 maybe?
There's no way that number is correct. There's no way MSRP is $440.
I'm pretty sure it is. It's something like that. Like
which is still high for a collector box. Like, what were the first ones? 250 or something like that?
That's 36 a pack. I think it's 38 a pack or something like that. I can look it up while you guys are talking.
I guess let's not think this is a miss. I think it's like it didn't land. People don't want it.
If a product is selling for double MSRP, I don't know how you can say it's a miss.
They printed 12 boxes.
What did I say?
440.
You said 440.
It was 430. That was pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I know. The comment section. Louis is supposed to know he's the guy. He's got to know his product to sell his product.
No, I was gonna say you said 440 because you're scalper and overcharging people.
Yes, get it.
That's me, baby.
Somebody's got to pay for that trailer.
Got to pay for my trailer somehow. It's hard because I kind of agree with both of you.
What a coward. Taking both sides of the fence, drinking caffeine-free Diet Coke while waiting for the Ryder Cup.
So I think this set is really, really, really weird. I am on the page where it says that this set was never, ever, ever supposed to be a full Magic the Gathering set. They already told us this, right? And they changed it kind of last minute to be a full Magic the Gathering set, and they did not do it right. There's not enough in the set to make it a full Magic the Gathering set. I was on Scryfall. 94 of the, I believe it's 260 cards are legendary creatures.
That's great.
More than a third of the set is legendary, has the legendary keyword. That's a lot. Like when you're drafting,
my biggest takeaway,
when you're drafting or playing limited, and like, I don't know, it's just like it doesn't feel like it's a main Magic set. Yes,
people should be buying these boxes. These are going to age very well.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of conversation with people.
These are going to age very well
about what the bottom is. It's hard to know. Like on Friday will be really interesting. Today's Thursday
Wait, this
night.
hasn't even released yet?
No, release date is
Dude.
yeah. It'll be interesting to see
Ave Maria.
when
Donald, how was that sound?
It was terrible.
Donald.
when everybody can list their boxes.
It was the voice of an angel.
It'll be interesting to see the
I'm
prices.
calling
So
on
George,
you, angel.
the other thing that you might not know happened is that for the first time in a very long time anyway, Distro all of a sudden had more boxes on Friday last week.
There really
Yeah.
never would have guessed that.
Like a
No,
whole
that's
nother,
so surprising.
like
to
a
me.
whole like a whole third of my allocation.
I never would have guessed that when a set doesn't sell well, Distro can somehow
But it
find more
sold well.
boxes.
Hold on, the set sold phenomenally well. The set sold like crazy.
Distro is a
Yeah,
scam.
just the price doesn't reflect that. And I would bet you if I
But
had
it
Josh's
did
magic
reflect that.
numbers, the numbers sold also wouldn't reflect that.
Well, Josh doesn't have his magic numbers now either.
You can't just like you're just comparing everything to Final Fantasy. If Final Fantasy didn't exist, then this set would be
So
fine.
here's a question. If Final Fantasy didn't exist, what would these boxes actually be?
300.
I mean, that's
I
fair.
think they would honestly be $300 to $400. I
It's
think
fair
I
because
think that people are remembering what Final Fantasy number did, and they're like, "Oh, if this does half as good, I'll be in the money."
I think there's a lot of truth to that statement.
Of course,
I
all
think
I do is speak truth to power.
I think without Final Fantasy, these were probably selling pretty well at $420.
Yeah,
A little bit below MSRP. Still at a
and I'm
place
not
for
sure.
stores to
I
make
don't know.
money.
We'll see if they get there or not.
But I think after release, this would look like a regular Magic product where it's like,
I just don't. I cannot get behind any argument that says a set is not doing well that is selling at MSRP or better.
and I mean, on top of that one, Donald, or behind any Magic set that has a $15,000 card that you can pull out of it.
What card is $15,000?
The Soul Ring or Soulstone.
The Soul Stone textless full Monty card.
There were two confirmed sales.
I
for
can't
15.
talk about the game, but a game reached out to me, and they were like, "We're thinking about coming to the land of freedom." Right now, they're only in the land of communism, and they were like, "We're China," and they were like, "We're trying to figure out how do I help the parent company understand that America only cares about collectability and value?" And I was like, "Show them every single card game that's ever made it and every card game that's ever failed."
So, like, George, there's a guy I posted in our Discord server. He's got a thing out there. I'm pulling it up for everybody to see right now. It says, exchanging my unlimited Black Lotus for a 242 Soul Ring. Plenty of references. And it is a pristine, like, I mean, the thing looks, I mean, it is like a good condition.
I love that.
Unlimited Lotus.
What a
Like,
what a great trade.
We've talked about that before, though. Like trading vintage Magic for modern stuff is just wild.
it's
Here's
crazy.
my question. Here's my honest question. Right now, vintage Magic has value because boomers like me played vintage Magic.
Right now, Vintage
You can
Magic
tell
is
me
doing
the story where that goes away.
Right now, Vintage Magic is doing absolutely nothing.
No,
it
that's
is
not true. It's not doing anything compared to modern Magic.
No, it's completely flat.
Yes, but I guess flat at a high level.
But in the middle of the biggest boom in TCG industry ever, Vintage Magic is doing basically nothing. What are you looking up?
That's what
looking
you
at one
want
thing.
it.
Hold on.
I mean, that's where you want it to be. You want it to be stable. Like
I-
if you
Yeah.
own
That's
vintage
why
Magic,
Louis loves Bitcoin.
you want it.
He
to
loves he loves a good stable coin compared to the beauty that is Ethereum. I agree with you,
I
Donald.
bought more Bitcoin today. Put it in my
Time to
trailer.
sell. That's great.
I put it in my trailer.
Look at what?
I put it in my trailer.
That's great.
Everybody, I bought a box trailer to haul things to Collecticons.
Call
That's the joke.
myself to Collecticon.
That's the joke.
I might live there while I figure some things out.
Bought a nice trailer too. The thing's awesome. I think
Is it a
it's
roof leak? If so, why you rub it in Donald's face?
no. I think that the trade for the soul stone is probably somebody who just doesn't want to spend the money on the soul stone and probably has multiple black
So, like,
lotuses.
here's the trick: is that like, and I think that's a lot like in terms of like sports cards. Like a Babe Ruth rookie is not as much as you would think it would be.
Yeah.
It's because nobody alive meaningfully saw Babe Ruth play anymore. There's a few. Don't at me with my grandpappy's 98 years old and saw him play. Congratulations. Give him a hug for us. But like, you know, Michael Jordan cards are worth a lot because like people like me are like, he's the greatest to ever do it.
Right.
Which is unquestionably true unless you're a moron. And like, but I don't know, like, will your daughter, Louie, care about Michael Jordan?
No.
No. Like,
But my daughter won't care about any basketball
She'll
players.
only care about golf cards.
She won't care about golf cards either.
no, you know why? Because
She
she's a
will
human.
care.
And no human cares about golf cards.
She will care about Pokemon cards.
No, she won't.
Yeah, she will.
You should be raising her better than that, Louie.
She'll have some interest
You
in Pokemon
should raise her to
cards
know about sorcery.
because she will be given a lot of Pokemon
By the time
cards.
she is your age, they'll be on set 5. She'll need to learn to play the game, Louie.
So she can sell those Pokemon cards, but she'll be interested in them because she'll be able to sell them. That's the point.
I just think like I do wonder like if vintage Magic will have that same lull or like the very, very oldest cards.
I think we are seeing that 100% right now.
Yeah, I mean, like, and that doesn't,
Yeah.
like, in a hindsight, that doesn't shock me, right? Because it's just like anybody my age who has the capacity to buy a Black Lotus probably has one.
Yeah.
But there's not probably a ton of pent up demand there.
Or wants a Black Lotus too.
Yeah, I mean, like,
on top of that, you can't even throw the Black Lotus in a commander deck. You know what I mean? Like, and the people who play old school and like alpha beta formats, I don't know, those formats are completely dead. Nobody plays those.
Wait, last
They
week you were
do,
telling us
just-
about like how one of your friends told it in a commander set for pre something or another.
Hmm?
Weren't somebody like I gave up commander to go?
Pre-modern.
Yeah,
But that's also
I believe Lotus was before modern.
yeah, it's still not legal in pre-modern.
It's not pre modern.
It is. It's just
It
gotta
could
be
be
in
the Wild West.
The vintage sets people are playing, just not in paper. They're playing on Magic Online.
yeah. I mean, there's people who play at like the modern.
Oh God!
What?
People who play Magic Online depress me.
I would
Donald,
love.
do you play Magic Online?
I've never had a Magic Online account. I have an Arena account, but
I have
People play Arena don't depress me. People
I-
who like I
I
will
have-
look at this spreadsheet to play a card game. Super depressing.
Josh and I played some Popper together on Magic Online.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You play Magic Online, drink caffeine-free soda while waiting for the Ryder Cup in your trailer.
So my point is that the set has a $15,000 card in it. That means something. Like I think
Yeah, it means suckers.
I think when they make this set, I think there's a lot of negatives to it, but there's also a lot of positives to it. There's not a whole lot of middle ground though. Like I think the mechanics for limited is really bad, but I think there's a lot of really cool commander pieces. I think
yeah, but you've also never played limited, so you're just assuming that.
I have
You-
talked to 30 people who have played limited. I have talked to
The-
5
My
different
favorite
stores.
part about
who
having
have
Donald's
hosted
podcast is he knows when you're just flat out
multiple-
lying to the
I'm
viewers,
not
which is
lying.
often.
I have talked to people all week about this.
I've talked to
Donald.
people. I've talked to people,
How
Donald.
much limited have you played, Donald?
None, and I didn't have an opinion about it. I'm just saying you're saying the limited sucks, but you've never actually played it. So-
Everybody I've talked to who played it has not had that much fun. They say there's too many legendary creatures. They had to pass
Yeah,
up multiple
I'm sure the
things.
West Virginia market is the great hubbub there.
Then what's the point of this podcast if we're not going to talk about
You know what, Louie? You know what,
the
Louie? What you just
experience
asked
of the
is
people?
that is the point of the podcast. There is no point. The point is like we could just be coming in here and talking about the Ryder Cup and caffeine-free diet soda. Which one is your favorite caffeine-free diet soda?
I only drink Diet Coke. And there's just
So,
no caffeine Diet Coke left in the house because I drank it all. This is the only.
I'm going to
I
have a hot take for you.
Yeah.
I love Diet Mountain Dew. Did you guys say something, Donald, about Diet
Ugh.
Mountain Dew?
I shuddered.
That's gross.
It's amazing.
Terrible.
Diet Mountain Lightning from Walmart is even better than Diet Mountain
This
Dew.
is not a hot take. We've talked about this
Hmm.
like at least 3 times on the podcast.
And it's still true. And I don't know why it is impossible for other
You're-
stores to copy Diet Mountain Lightning.
You're a broken record.
If I was dying of thirst and the only option available was Diet Mountain Dew,
I think
would-
not
I
drinking.
would choose dying.
Yeah, I think that would be. I think it would make you die faster, probably.
That's the goal.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't think Diet Mountain Lightning is going to rehydrate you at all.
I don't
Maybe.
think the goal is hydration.
Yeah.
I don't. Wait, are you drinking wine?
I sure am.
Donald, I'm going to be honest with you. I did not see you as a wine drinker.
George, what if I told you there was cherry rum in this?
I would not believe you,
There was
but there's not.
in my other one.
There you go.
Yeah.
So another lie caught by Louis. Another lie exposed on May the Zoo be with you.
That's our drink of choice these days. Is
Cherry rum and
Diet
caffeine-free Diet Coke.
well, I drink regular Diet Coke, but the only one left is caffeine free. But cherry rum makes it a cherry Diet Coke with rum. It's great. What's on your floor back there? What's on your wall? What
A dry erase board.
Dry erase board.
What's on the floor next to it?
I think it holds the eraser.
Hmm.
I had secrets on it, so I had to run around before the podcast, and I didn't realize till like
Flip it
we were
around.
starting.
Let's see it.
I'm good. I'm good.
He can buy himself a dry erase board, but he can't buy me a laptop.
Accurate. I've earned my dry erase board.
What's that keyboard? Is that your mechanical keyboard?
I had 12 engineers stay with me in my casa, and they bought 8 keyboards for 12 of them, and one of them forgot them.
Nice.
I also now have a bunch of mice.
What do these boxes do? They go down or they go up? What do they do?
Down then up. They go down first though.
In a month, where are they?
Down. Probably right about here.
To what?
I think they'll be right around here. I think they're going down to 500.
You think they go down to 500 and then come right back up?
I'll be honest. If I were to take I would take the under on the 500 number.
Hmm.
I think 480 feels good to me.
Donald?
I mean, they're definitely going to go down when supply hits tomorrow or today, I guess, as you're watching this.
They think we're live. You gotta tell it like it is.
Yeah, they're definitely going to go down today when everybody
Today
starts
because
listing,
of the breaking news you had on May the Zoo be with you. Continue.
But I don't know. I think it's hard for a collector box to stay down, no matter what it is.
Oh, with that, I have never heard a better top signal in my life than that, Donald. I want to appreciate that. I have never heard more of a top signal in my life.
I mean, they're one of the
It's impossible for this paper to go down in price.
They're one of the only products that aren't getting reprinted. Like, I mean, as supply becomes scarce, they're always going to go up.
Don't like that, Donald. It might be time to start selling some stuff.
I think in a month we have $450 Spider-Man collector box.
Really?
I also don't believe in collecting sealed product. I think sealed product collecting is way dead.
I'm
way
gonna take
dead.
that back. I don't actually believe that. I think a lot of people swoop in and buy at $500.
You got me
exactly.
You got me to buy a collector box. I mean, I've
Did he
never
charge
in
you
my
$500,
life.
No,
Donald?
he paid $400, and he was supposed to open it on the podcast, and he didn't do that. He opened it on his own YouTube channel, which you can go watch at Scruffy Looking Gaming.
Scruffy Look End Games.
How was that box, Donald?
It was complete ass.
Yeah, you got it from Louis. It's
Was
called Sturk Packs.
Terrible. It was.
He
It was.
smirked the
It was
packs.
from the same case that he opened his
It was not.
$15,000 card in.
It was not.
Did you open a $15,000 card?
Nope, I didn't do that either. I opened a $2,000 card.
What card's $2,000?
The other Soul Stone.
How
So,
many soul stones are there?
so George, you'll love this.
There's
Okay?
only one, but it's in 3 different treatments.
And I know people. So last time I shared a guy. Maybe I didn't share this on the podcast. Somebody I know opened 24 collector boxes and he opened one soulstone. One soulstone. Another guy I know opened. I'm going to double check my numbers. I believe he opened 30 play boxes and 12. Yeah, it was 30 play boxes and 12 collector boxes, and he opened 2 soulstones. Crazy hard.
Crazy.
It's definitely they definitely messed with the mythic pull rate of that specific card.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. It's crazy.
For the record, you told me last week that they're never doing that with uncommon that nobody cares about.
The comment
And
section did not like that take. I agree. I agree that you were right on that one.
because I was right.
The comment section had you. Yep.
Wait, refresh. What happened?
He was talking about how they mess with pull rates, and I said I know they did that back in Kaladesh with Fatal Push or Aether Revolt. I think it was. It was an uncommon, but it was severely underprinted compared to the other uncommons.
Yeah.
And he's like,
he's a great Magic content creator, so I'm sure he believed you. Is that right, Donald?
well, he told me that he's like, there's no way that they cared about an uncommon to do
There
that.
it is. That's the Louis I know.
Okay, we have some spoilers coming tomorrow on Friday, so we won't.
Coming today, Louis.
Yeah, they're doing the panel in Atlanta.
Atlanta.
We don't know exactly what they're gonna say, but we do have some little dabbles out there. Number one is a happy birthday to
dabbles.
A happy birthday.
What is happening to you? I take 2 weeks off the podcast, and this is what I come back to.
You had too much.
What has happened to you?
One of them is a happy birthday, Mr. Baggins thing that they put out there.
Wait, is Frodo coming back?
No, yep. Everybody. No, it was his birthday. Like September 22nd is his birthday.
Tomorrow, later today, you can get your Magic the Gathering secret lair with Frodo Baggins.
So what are you saying, Donald?
I'm saying that on the nationally recognized Bilbo Baggins' birthday, they said happy birthday.
Recognized.
Yeah, I mean that's
what nation?
All of them. Let him finish. So what are you saying?
I'm saying that they were like, hey, thanks for giving us multi-millions of dollars for your Lord of the Rings cards. Happy birthday.
So you don't think there's anything else to that?
No, they're not announcing a set. Everybody, why is there a chicken?
George is trolling. All right, everybody, let's play our favorite game on the podcast called the Mute George button. There we go. George is muted.
Worth it.
You don't think that there's anything to this at all?
No.
Oops. Sorry, everybody. I muted Donald instead of George on accident. All right, no more music, George. That's really distracting. That is
the point of the podcast.
That's really
that is the point of the podcast.
That's really disrespectful to the people on the podcast, George. Really. It is really annoying to hear this. It's still going, everybody.
Is it still going? Oh, it is.
Yeah.
My favorite. Okay, if you're not watching the podcast, stop listening, go to YouTube and watch Donald's face. Yes, stop, hit pause, go to YouTube and watch Donald's face.
I want to make sure I understand what Donald's saying.
He's saying the nationally recognized.
You're saying that the Magic the Gathering social media accounts put together all of the things that they did. They had somebody animate a graphic 2 days before.
They had AI animate a graphic.
2 days before they're going to announce a bunch of stuff to say happy birthday, Mr. Baggins. And you think they just did that because they don't want to offend a fictional character on his birthday?
Correct.
There's nothing else to it.
Yeah.
What a take. That is a take and a half.
Okay, so Louis, I want to be clear here that I tend to agree with you.
I'm going to go look at Magic the Gathering's post from last year, September 22nd.
But I think
So-
Donald's sorcery take has convinced me he might be the Oracle of TCGs.
I'm willing to let's bet, Donald. How much
No.
you want to bet that they announce a Hobbit
What a
set?
bully. What a bully Louis is.
You're not taking any more of my money.
Is
Yeah,
that
you rip him off from the collector box.
is Mr. Baggins in the Hobbit?
I think so. I think he's a hobbit, isn't he?
Yes.
Is he in that one?
He is the Hobbit.
He is the hobbit.
Oh, is he?
Louis. Come on.
There's
Then
also
this
there's
is
also-
definitely a Hobbit spoiler, dude. What is going on with you?
It's also
What
in
a
Lord
terrible
of the Oh my
take.
God. You can't talk about things you don't know anything about.
I think I'm right in this situation. So you don't think that this is a spoiler for the Hobbit?
No.
That's crazy.
I think
Okay.
they want people to think it is
Well, I guess we'll know tomorrow.
to gauge the
Yay.
to gauge
God, you guys are bad
the
at this.
excitement level to see whether or not they should do a Hobbit set.
I think it makes perfect sense for this to be the winter set for next year.
Next year.
I mean, if that's the case, it's already in development and
Sorry,
they're
not
playtesting
winter,
it.
not winter. The summer, like the July set
of
we're fi-
next of
we're fi-
2026.
where Final Fantasy was.
You're going to Hobbit?
Mhm.
That's a mistake if they do that.
Lord of the Rings.
I understand what Lord of the Rings is. Thank you. Then what happened after that? Final Fantasy.
Right. And
Then they're going to the Hobbit?
You don't think so?
I don't think the Hobbit's that big.
There's not enough content there to do
Also, the Hobbit sucked.
I know nothing about it.
That was clear.
I thought isn't it the
If you had been
same thing?
playing the Ryder Cup, you would know nothing about it again.
it's
but
it's
they'd be
the
playing
prequel to the
Elf.
Lord of the Rings,
Okay.
and it's a
Okay.
very small book that they somehow turned into 3 terrible movies.
I do agree with that. I did know that because I did the math one day, and you can read the book faster than you can watch all 3 movies, which is crazy. All right. I still think we're getting the Hobbit as
I think you're getting the Hobbit. I don't think it's gonna be I don't think it's gonna be the special set.
We'll
I
put
mean,
it,
Could it be the Christmas set? Could it be the special Christmas set?
They might they're going to probably do it just because it's free money.
But you told me they weren't gonna do it, Donald.
you were
I
all
don't-
in on them not doing it like 5 seconds ago. Like
Yeah,
5 seconds
well,
ago, you were like, "Louis, you're an idiot.
If you
You know
would-
nothing about the Hobbit. Don't talk
Yeah.
about things you don't know about." And now you're on my
if you
side.
if you would have let me finish my statement, then
No, I will. Go ahead.
Sure, I'll go ahead now. I think that they'll do a Hobbit set because
So good.
it's just free money for them. I don't think that this was an announcement for the Hobbit set.
I'm not saying it was an announcement for the Hobbit set.
Yes, you
said
did.
I said it was a spoiler, a teaser for the announcement that comes out in 2 days.
Okay. I don't think it was that either.
Well, we'll know by the time this podcast goes live. They also then started spoiling Lorwyn Eclipsed, which, Donald, you had some thoughts on that.
Yeah.
Wait, I did?
No.
No.
You don't even know what Lorwyn.
I did not know that was the next set.
That's the next set. Comes out in January.
Wait, what?
Mhm.
The next set's in January?
Yep.
What are they releasing between now and then?
Spider-Man.
They just did that.
No, they do that on Friday.
So there's not another set till January?
Correct.
There's no set in
Oh,
October,
Avatar.
November,
Avatar.
December?
I'm an idiot. Avatar. Avatar comes out first.
When does Avatar come out?
I think Avatar comes out first, right, Donald?
It does, yeah.
Yeah,
End of this year.
Avatar.
This is really riveting. You guys are really
Buddy,
killing this.
you can't keep up anymore. It's like so hard to keep up with the releases, especially when you don't care. I don't care about Avatar. I'm way more excited about Lorwyn Eclipse. Way more excited. We're back to a Magic the Gathering set for once.
Oh my God! Here we
And
go.
not only that, but like a very well beloved plane.
I mean,
It's like the George of planes.
we've had Final Fantasy, Spider-Man, and now Avatar. Like now we can finally get back to like a Magic the Gathering plan.
Yeah, the last real Magic set was Tarkir.
Well, we had Edge of Eternities, which is space magic.
Like I said, their last real Magic set was Tarkir, and then Lorwyn is the same. Like Tarkir is a beloved plane because everybody loves dragons. Lorwyn's the same because everybody loves fairies and goblins, and
Lorwyn's my favorite Magic plane.
because it has elves on it.
Yep. It's like
Lor-
when I played Magic in college, the guy who had the 5,000 count box that we all just got to build decks with, he had played in that kind of era. So it was all like, elves and all the Lorwyn stuff. Great. That's what we played in
Lorwyn's
Roundup.
probably my favorite plane too. I'm a tribal guy, so like my favorite tribe is goblins, and that's one of the if that's a tribal plane, and tribal is usually pretty popular, but
Just classic
um
Magic.
I think what they're doing is they're going a step above and they're really pushing the nostalgia. Like Lorwyn itself is just sellable, but then when you start making Bitter Blossom on a stick
Yeah.
and a
And
creature that
make
enters
Mutavault.
play makes a Mutavault token.
Yeah.
I read that, I was like, I'm sorry, it makes a what token?
Donald's
Did I
back,
read that right?
everybody. Donald played a game of Commander after playing
Did.
Lorcana the other night. Nobody asked him to play. He asked everybody else to play and provided the decks for them to borrow. Donald's back, baby. Leave a little comment in the comment section. Just say, Donald's back, baby. It's the best.
Was that is a true
Donald
and
is bringing
accurate
sexy
story.
back.
Well, he's bringing Magic back.
No.
The
Donald, is
only
that true?
two-
Have you
oh.
changed your first love up?
No, I just really wanted to play some Magic with my friends.
Is it because Louis refuses to play any card game that you guys feel the need to play Commander now?
Yeah.
I don't refuse to play any card games.
You do not play card games.
I have not played a card game in a very long time. That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah. We all know this.
Been busy building a store for other people to play card
Yeah.
games.
What makes sure you watch the Ryder Cup?
I told you I'm not
It's
watching
a
the Ryder.
4-day event.
I told you I won't be able to watch any of it. It's my kid's birthday weekend. We're doing birthday weekend stuff.
Yeah, it sounds like you're working real hard.
I was on the roof patching the roof today because there's a leak in it. Donald gave my store the leak in his roof.
I could-
I have
want you to know,
I have
of all
tar.
the things
I
I was
have-
expecting to
I have tar on my foot right now. My foot looks like I have a giant bruise because I had my Crocs on and I had to go up on the roof to try to start patching the roof.
I
And
love
you're
that you're
giving me a hard time.
I love that you're pecking your roof in Crocs. I've never respected you more. I want you to know that. That almost makes up for the caffeine-free Diet
The
Coke.
tar got through the Crocs and the
Yeah,
bottom.
there's a shot got in through the holes in your shoes.
The bottom of my foot is all black. It looks like, I don't know, what's a disease where your feet go black?
Diabetes.
Diabetes. It looks like I have diabetes. You think I can finally get Ozempic, Donald?
Yeah, you can.
All right, there are 2 commander decks. Blight Curse, which is a 3-color -1/-1 drain and unleash creature combos deck, which is kind of wild. And then a 5-color Dance of the Elements deck.
Do we know that there's only 2, or that's just the 2 that we've
Yeah,
seen?
we do. It's a 2x2 set, which is weird because there's no. I don't want to say that because I don't know that for sure. Isn't there no commander decks for Avatar?
Oh no, I think
Wait.
there are. I'm pretty sure that haven't they already shown some of the commander decks? Pretty sure Spider-Man was just unique.
I want you
in
to
that.
know, I love this podcast.
No,
When you
I'm
think you
pretty
can
sure
know less,
there is
Louis finds a
no
way.
there are no commander decks for Avatar. I'm right.
Really?
Hey George, I was right. No commander decks. There's a commander's bundle.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
So we had no commander decks for Spider-Man. We had no commander decks for Avatar, and now we have a 2 commander deck set.
I think that that's a much healthier place than when we were having 4 commander decks in every single release. I mean,
Disagree.
I
People
think
love
they
Commander.
went.
Give them some decks.
I think they went from too many to maybe too little, but like closer to the right amount.
I think Magic needs to figure out what the heck they release with each product cycle, and it needs to just stay the same for
Yeah.
each product cycle.
Well,
It's
that's definitely an issue.
there are scene boxes in Avatar. There's a beginner box. There's the jumpstart boosters. There's a commander's bundle. There's play boosters. There's the collector box, and there's a regular bundle. There are 7 product lines
Yeah.
for Avatar.
Yeah, they can't figure that out. I don't think that's ever going to change.
It's crazy. Yeah, but my point is 2 commander decks. I think these commander decks are going to be pretty popular. When you go that long without a new commander release, I think almost everyone's going to want one of the 2 of these decks because they haven't.
Especially assuming the 5 colors probably tribal, elemental tribal.
I don't understand that
Um,
language, Donald. Is there something else that would relate to it?
Yeah, kindred. It's probably
Kindred. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you.
or typal. If you
Typal. There you go.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Really
I think they banned tribal and then they banned kindred and now it's typal.
It's always going to be tribal to me, so they can
Not
call
to
it whatever
me.
they want.
Woke.
If you want to cancel somebody, you can go to Scruffy Looking Gaming.
Look,
I'm
end
fine with it.
games.
It'll always be CMC. It'll never be mana value. No, it's
is that an argument?
Yeah, they changed it to mana value like, I don't know,
That's
7
dumb.
years ago or something.
What's
But-
CMC?
Converted mana cost.
I also don't get the tribal thing either, for the record.
Wait, who found CMC offensive?
I don't know. Somebody
Somebody did, I'm sure.
somebody found it offensive.
What's it stand for?
Converted mana cost.
I don't think anybody found
section
I don't think anybody found it offensive.
No,
I think they just changed it because Wizards likes to change things.
Yeah, they thought it made it more intuitive to understand.
Oh, that is definitely not intuitive. I want to be crystal
change
clear.
anything.
They could definitely have changed that.
Anyway, I think these decks will be good simply because like you haven't had a commander deck in so long at that point. So
yeah, and 5 color decks are always very popular. I mean,
Yeah.
like if they do it well. The last 5 color deck was the slivers, yeah, the slivers
Sliver
one.
Storm. Mm-hmm.
And then before that, wasn't there a dragon one in the last commander? Wasn't there an urge or
Commander
I can't
Masters?
remember. Yeah,
Commander
that's
Masters was the sliver one.
Oh, okay, that was slivers.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you weren't playing Magic back then like you are now.
definitely, yeah, like I am now.
Yeah.
I guess that's true. I'm playing twice as much Magic as I was then.
Anyway, we will have a big podcast next week going over all the spoilers that will happen this weekend at MagicCon Atlanta. So go.
Why would they pick Atlanta? That makes no sense to me.
Dude, there is a place in Atlanta that has the best. What are those things called, Donald, that I like to get at the Chinese restaurant?
Gyoza?
The best gyoza in the entire world. I just want to go back to Atlanta just to have the gyoza.
When were you in Atlanta?
I went there for a concert. Yeah, we actually found out we were pregnant in the parking lot of a gas station in Atlanta. Fun Louis fact for you.
That's not a good fact. That might be worse than your trailer home.
Was it conceived in the parking lot of the gas?
No.
No, it was conceived in one in Ohio.
Donald, you don't find out you're pregnant until a little bit after the conception.
Oh,
yeah, it takes a little bit for it all.
It's not instant. Oh.
Yeah.
Who did you see in Atlanta?
Manchester Orchestra does every Thanksgiving they do a thing called the stuffing. And it's like a big, because they live in Atlanta. So we went there for the stuffing, and then we went to Thanksgiving out there with a friend.
Can we go to the secret sauce?
Sure. We're done with the rest of the podcast. That's fine.
I want to hear. How was the stuffing?
Stuffing from inside the turkey, like stuffed in the turkey.
Way better.
Top notch.
Incorrect. Absolutely
Anybody who
so
thinks
wrong.
Everybody's that's afraid to eat stuffing from in the turkey because
no.
It's got bacteria in it.
No, I'll eat it. That's not the problem.
Bacteria.
It doesn't get crispy.
What doesn't have bacteria in it?
That's always the argument.
I don't drink caffeine-free Diet Coke.
My brother-in-law won't eat it because he's like, oh, I don't know, it was was inside the turkey. It was like you didn't
That
think
is-
it cooked for 12 hours at 400 degrees. I mean,
I think it's safe, but it doesn't get crispy. That's what makes the
okay.
So
The end does.
you're
The
not
end that sticks
no,
out.
no.
you're not cooking it right. The proper way to do this is to cook it in the turkey and then take it out. And when you are cutting the turkey, you put it back in the oven for 5 minutes on a super high temperature to crisp the outside.
Can I tell you the right way to cook a turkey?
Try it.
So that's the second best way. The other best way is to get it turducken. That is the way God intended.
I've had a
be used.
turducken one
never-
time in my life, and
I've
it
never had
was
a turducken.
pretty phenomenal.
Turducken is absolutely the way God intended you to eat a turkey.
I am glad that I didn't have to make it. I was just there to eat it. If I had to make it, it would never happen.
Turkey, it's easy. You
I
buy
love
it, you put it in the oven for 100 hours.
No, that's not. I don't think that's.
I
I
love
don't think
making
that's how
turkey.
most people do.
Wait, what?
I love making turkey.
Turkey's terrible.
I
Turkey's
like-
the worst food to eat.
I make the best turkey.
I enjoy cooking. I just don't I don't cook ever. Because like my kids aren't going to eat anything that we cook. They're going to eat chicken nuggets and like snack dinner. Like that's what they eat. They're 4 and 6. But I like cooking, and so at Thanksgiving it's fun to cook.
At Thanksgiving, I have to make 3 different stuffings. One in the turkey, stovetop out of the turkey, and then my mom makes like a homemade called dressing, I guess. We have 3 different kinds.
Nice. Okay, are we talking about any other games? No, there's not really.
We talked about sorcery. We talked about
There's
magic.
literally nothing to talk about with sorcery.
What's going on with Gokana, Donald?
Nothing.
This is the problem. There's nothing to talk about.
There's a DLC next weekend.
Pokemon market's going crazy. You guys want to talk about Pokemon?
Nope.
The
Thank
new
you for watching. May this be with you.
New boxes are $320 right now.
Did you see the GameStop announcement?
No,
That it was like because it releases today, right? It
Friday.
releases Friday, yeah. So
That's
it was
today,
like,
Louis. How are you the worst at this? How are you the absolute worst at this? Like, what is going on today? You're normally bad. You're awful.
anyway, GameStop.
GameStop was like, we have Pokemon releasing today and Spider-Man and I don't know, some like 6 other games or something. And they're like, please don't come to the store. It's going to be a terrible experience. There's going to be long lines and you're going to have to wait forever.
Yeah, and they probably don't have very much.
Yeah.
They rose their prices on a lot of stuff too.
I heard Labubus are like out of fashion now.
This is the dumbest.
They were
thing
out of
I've ever
fashion
seen.
like 6 minutes after they were in fashion. That thing went so quick.
That's depressing.
That is the easiest thing to that it's a Beanie Baby.
100%.
Yeah, it's the same
100%.
thing. It's like
I don't understand how all these people just have all this disposable income to just buy the stupidest shit that comes out.
They don't work for
And
Louis.
I just don't get it. I don't get this whole thing. Don't get it at all. I guess,
do you want
like-
help getting it? Or do you just want to complain about it?
I guess, yeah. Tell me what the rationale here is.
They
about
have a
the
higher
pump and
paying,
dump.
they have a higher paying job than you.
Yeah,
I like how you're not
that's fine.
explaining the fad. You're explaining why Donald's poor. This is so rude. This is wow. Welcome to May the Zoo be with you, America's meanest TCG podcast.
I don't know the fad. I
I
know-
like how Donald explained the fad, and Donald and Louis like,
no.
let me
He,
tell you why
he
you could have
said,
gone to
why do
college.
people have that much more money?
Wow.
They bought Bitcoin when it was cheap.
Yeah, or ETH.
I saw something today, George, that said ETH's gonna fall 50%.
Oh, did you really? Now, which one hit the all-time high more recently? I don't remember.
Everything's down today.
Of course, you bought it.
Everyone's worried.
The second you buy it, it goes down, guaranteed. The inverse Louis portfolio is undefeated.
That's not true. That hasn't been true for a while.
Tell that to your Bitcoin.
Bitcoin's fine. All right, everyone. This is now
Bitcoin's
boring.
fine.
We'll see if Sorcery releases a set this year. There's nothing for Lorcana. Riftbound, there's no news on allocation.
So do we really think sorcery is releasing this year still? Like, what do you think the odds are, Louis?
So the only thing is they put out on their Facebook, they did a like they changed the Facebook banner to something, it's like all dark, which the set's gothic. So I think they're gonna announce something soon in terms of a release day.
When is the
But like
when is that, what is that called? Is it in Essex? The
Essex, Essenspiel,
Essence, yeah, that. When is that?
October.
Yeah, that's when they'll announce something.
so they're announcing something then.
Right, announcing something,
But here's
not
the thing.
having the set ready.
Here's what worries me. There's a release window, and that release window is basically October. You release something in November, and it's November and December are dead. Like you
I
can,
don't think
none of these
they
games.
care. I don't think they care about that. Like their target audience isn't
Well, they should care about that.
the
They should
like,
care about
that's
that a
not gonna
lot.
matter. The people who are gonna buy Sorcery are gonna buy it regardless of when it comes out. It doesn't matter if it's November or December to them. I mean, to the average consumer that matters, but
I agree that the people who have always bought Sorcery will buy it no matter when it's
No.
out. You don't think so?
They're losing people.
They've already lost people.
Yeah, of course.
At this point, anyone who's still in is in, though. Like,
No, stop
yes,
it.
yes.
You could absolutely lose more people than you
if you
currently
have waited through this trash. If you have waited through this whole process and you're still here, you're not leaving when they announce another set.
yeah, but why are people surprised about this? Like we knew it was one set a year. It's not like this
They're
is
surprised about it because it might not be one set a year.
that's
That
not
would've been too
it's not
ambitious.
a shock to me. I don't know
That
why
is a
people are
shock
shocked
to
about
me.
it.
That's a shock to me. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that difficult to pull off one set a year. If they don't pull off
Obviously,
one
it
set a
is.
year,
Arthurian Legends below $100. Brutal.
I heard a rumor that there's some more beta at distro too, which would be another. This is a rumor from, I haven't heard anything from my distro. This is a rumor from another person who told me that they saw it at distro, which they don't have in my warehouse. But
That'd be amazing.
I just, man, like if you announce it now for November or December, that's rough. Like that is a rough release window. But also if you announce it now and it's next year, you're gonna have 4 assholes on a podcast complaining that you couldn't release a set on time. Like that's also gonna be pretty bad. So
Who would have thought printing in China once a year wouldn't work out?
it's kind of a lose-lose, to be honest.
Unless
Well,
they had just done this set and released a set a year.
no, yeah, I mean at this point they've lost. I mean at this point it was a lose-lose. There's no option. Both of those things are a loss. Especially like my biggest fear is they do what they did for the dragon set, and it's like, hey, this comes out next week, you have to
But
order it,
only certain people get it.
no, hey, this comes out next week and distro orders are due tomorrow, and then tomorrow I have to put in for an order with 0 runway or window to do pre-orders or to gauge the product or to hype up the product to locals who might have been on the fence over the last 2 years. Like there's 0 way to, like right now people are talking about Lorwyn Eclipse and they're going to look at the commander deck for the next 3 months and get excited and be like, oh, which one should I buy, which one should I do? You know, I mean, they have that time to figure. You're not going to have that time if you throw out the product tomorrow. And so
Well, and it's also it also doesn't help that it's coming off of Arthurian Legends was not a home run. And
Arthurian Legends was great. It was
it
good.
it was okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
it was fine.
yeah, but that like so you had a an okay product a year ago, and if you're not getting a product for who knows how long, then that doesn't help at all.
Yeah, no, it's not good. It's not great. But we'll see what happens when we know more.
All I want to know is how many cards did Seb do, and how do I get them?
There you go.
That's all I need to know. Our Seb books should be coming soon.
Do we have a sub book today?
Yeah, the Kickstarter we did like 2 years ago.
Oh. I'm a simple man. I back things on Kickstarter and then I forget about it until it shows up at my door.
Well,
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Well, they
Oh,
should be.
You got a package. What do you get? I'm like, I don't know. Let's find out together. Be fun.
That's accurate.
I think they're coming. I think. Well, you got the special ones that he like paints a picture inside the cover, and so yours are coming later. But mine is coming in October, before the sorcery set.
Definitely. Okay. This has been great.
It's been great. I learned a lot about you. Learned we love some caffeine-free Diet Coke and watching golf in our trailer.
Thank you for watching, for listening, for being here, everybody. Remember, you be kind to the people around you.
Yeah, remind Donald how his life is. That's the way he does it now.
Made
Explain to me, Fad. Let me explain to you why you failed.
He said, why can they afford it? That's what he said.
Donald, I want you to know you're successful in my eyes, and I love you.
Well, both of you control that, so.
I don't control that.
You are both my employers.
Incorrect.
I am barely your employer.
It's true. That is very true. I worked 12 hours in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Goodbye, everyone. Remember, be kind to the people around you. Be the super with you.
All right, everybody, enjoy the Ryder Cup.
USA, 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 USA.
No.